Late at night, or broad daylight, she's bringing the truth into the fight. Shining a light where the shadows creep, for the lost, the stolen, the ones who will weep. She won't turn away, she won't back down, even when the loony clowns come round. Threats don't shake her, lies don't win. She stands for justice, right till the end. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids through crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. Some chase fame, some chase views, but she fights for those with nothing to lose. For the kids who vanish without a trace, she won't stop till she cracks the case. They try to silence, they try to scare, but truth don't break and she's still there, calling out monsters, showing their game. Justice comes when you speak their name. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids through crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook stream, she'll fight for you. So if you're lost or need a voice, kids stand strong, she makes the choice. For victims gone, for those in need, she's fighting hard, she won't concede. Want the truth, want the best, wanna be safe as you chat. Find kids through crime, it's worth your time. She's got your back, she's on the line. YouTube, Twitter, TikTok too, Facebook streams, she'll fight for you. At the end of the day, this is all we have to say. Viper will always have her back, he will pick you right in the sack.
Boot up the stream, grab your snack and noodle. Here comes the queen, kid and caboodle. Wi-Fi blazing, wig on tilt. More drama than a soap opera quilt. Kid logs on in a sparkly robe, sipping iced tea like she runs the globe. Drops more truth than a psychic at noon, with a cat named Taco and a raccoon named Boom. Kid and caboodle is a hot shit Uber, Wi-Fi warrior, clickbait mover, shaking up the algorithm like a smoothie blender. Watch out, troll, she's a copyright sender. Hot shit YouTuber, talking tea with a pink ring light aura. Yeah. She reviews shampoo and ghost hunts too. Caught Bigfoot slipping in a Gucci shoe. Unboxes snacks, talks haunted dolls, and drops a diss track on bathroom stalls. Hidden caboodle is a hot shit YouTuber. Hashtag queen, thumbnail smoother, dancing in a study with a llama on her head. Uploading content even while in bed. Hot shit YouTuber, even aliens subscribe, that's no rumor. Yeah. She vlogs in Walmart, midnight mission, caught in aisle 9 with divine precision. Mic in hand, she interviews abuse cheese. Sir, you aware you're lactose free? Goes live while baking glitter pies. Starts a feud with ducks, no lies. Reacts to Karen's, paints her Jeep, and once went viral yelling sheep don't sleep. Kitten Caboodle is a hot shit Uber. Ring light blazing, sassy maneuver. Bands a troll while dancing to chair. Then sells merch made from her own hair. Hot shit YouTuber. Even her outro has a blooper. She taught a goose to play Fortnite. Hosted a seance on Tuesday night. Got possessed midstream, ate a burrito. Still hit upload, respect amigo. Now Netflix calls and brands wanna collab, but Kit just vlogged from her glittery cab. She's not here for clout or fame. She's here to win the YouTube Hunger Games. Kitten Caboodle is a hot shit Uber. Lights, camera, chaotic humor. She'll roast your comments and send a prayer while flossing in boots with electric hair. Hot shit YouTuber. Cue the outro, she's gone lunar.
Hello, where is everybody? Misty, are you here? Are you at work? You're in the vertical chat, just so you know. Hold on a minute, I gotta post something. This is crazy. Chuck Norris died. That's crazy. Crazy. All right, just making sure. Front and center. You're in the horizontal one, just so you know. I don't know if anybody really comes into that. Do you know who Wes Watson is, by the way? I just know him as somebody that was a YouTuber that did some prison time, I think. And yeah, you are. Yes, you are. Yep. But he also is, maybe we'll watch one of his videos. What he done is horrible. I don't know who these men, who they think they are. I gotta shut my notifications. But I do want to tell people that come in here, I'm going to report on these things because I've been through it. And these type of people need to be talked about. I know many other people are too. And I found out that the documents were out. I haven't got a chance to look at anything yet today. Plug on YouTube Streets posted it. So there's that. Oh, well, whatever. So anyways, also, if people come into my chat and blame Magnolia or say JLR is a good guy or JLR has made mistakes, there's two sides to every story, you can just leave. You can just leave. I don't want you here. Okay? That just says a lot about yourself supporting somebody like this. Do you think that law enforcement or a judge is going to sign on a dotted line a 3-year protection order? Do you think 5 cops are going to lie in their police report? Just saying. Okay, let's look at this this evil guy here. I could see one of the problems, because he's supposed to be this alleged influencer. Okay. Working out dude. I think maybe he should stay off the broids. Just saying. That's probably one of the problems. Look at this guy. Hold on a minute. What's this? Look at it. He's almost got 500,000 subs. Oh, this is sad, ain't it? Ain't she pretty? And there should be more arrests within this case. And if there's not, that's a tragedy. Okay. Let's look here. Where's he at? There he is. Is that him? No, that ain't him. Is that demon? There he is.
Excuse me, I watched the one settle, I took a move settle, then I felt two settle, I took a reset, and I feel.
All right, we'll get back to that. Let's just get into the paperwork. Hey, hi, how you doing? Patty Sturgis. I don't care if people say there's two sides to every story. I don't give a shit at this point. Once you put your hands on somebody like that, I don't care. All right, here we go. Prepare yourself. Trigger warning. Let's see. Hold on a minute, please. Oh my God. I had it already, but you know. His buddies should be arrested. Okay. They should be. All right, here we go. Okay. On March 15th, on Saturday, March 14th, the victim went to a Miami Heat basketball game with her female friend. After the game, the defendant picked her up from the friend's house and they went to his residence. At that point, it was approximately 0600 hours on Sunday, March 15th. While they were at his residence, the victim stated that the defendant received a text message of a screenshot of her and her friend while at the Heat game. The defendant confronted her about the whereabouts as she had not disclosed. She had gone to the game with her friend. The defendant began yelling at the victim, explaining he paid for her boob job, that she was disrespectful for having her boobs out, and that those are my boobs. Also accusing her of cheating on him. Oh my God. The victim further elaborated this. Okay, this was when the defendant freaked out and against her will forcibly grabbed her by her neck and told her, "You stupid little bitch. Okay, that's where you were." The victim could not remember if the defendant held her with one or two hands, but this caused bruising around her neck, right and left. The defendant began to rattle and shake her by grabbing both of her arms forcefully. He continued to push, grab her hair, slam her on the floor. The defendant then dragged the victim by her hair on the floor and later pinned her up against the kitchen table. He pushed and grabbed her, manhandled the victim's face, causing a scratch to the victim's cheek. Then the victim stated that the defendant forcefully pinned her back against the table, causing her back to bend and hurt. The defendant began yelling at the victim, "I'm going to unalive you. I'm going to unalive your whole family." He continued to push the victim back down on the floor while Force picked her back up and forcefully, against her will, set the victim down in a chair. Jesus. All right. During the defendant's physical abuse towards the victim, she yelled, "Help me, get him off me." 3 other witnesses who were present inside the residence, the victim elaborated nobody did anything to help her or to get the defendant to stop. It should be noted that the victim is 5'1" and weighs approximately 125 pounds, while the defendant is 6'1" and weighs 245. Yeah, I know Chuck Norris died. I posted it. It was at this point the victim elaborated that defendant then grabbed her with his hand by her hair, then slammed her head down onto the kitchen table. This caused the victim to sustain a cut on her forehead, which began to bleed profusely. The victim advised she was in a state of shock, which she believed she had momentarily blacked out. Lost consciousness, the defendant explained her memory was fuzzy afterward. The victim advised it was then the defendant stopped beating on her and snatched her cell phone out of her hand while holding a plate. The defendant threatened to break the plate on top of her head, told her he would grab a bottle and slash it across her face and her head, and then told her he would kick her in the face. The defendant then told the victim to drink while forcefully pouring alcohol down her throat. It was at this point the defendant told his live-in assistant, witness, clean her up. She doesn't stop bleeding, for which blank cleaned her up. Okay, cleaned her cut, then glued her forehead injury. It was also at this point the defendant gave his friend, whom was another witness to the incident, the victim's cell phone. The defendant had his friend look through her text messages, photos, social media to make sure she is not cheating. These guys right here should be arrested. They are part of this. Okay? They let this happen. They're pretty much abusing her too. Where am I? The identified friend began investigating. Let her help. Defendant. Okay, hold on. Is this page 8? No, we're on 6. Okay. His physical actions towards the victim. The third witness. Okay, there's 3 people that should be arrested. Hi, Carolyn Cooper. Hi, rapper. The third witness was the defendant's security guard, identified as blank, told the victim to take accountability for her actions for wearing a shirt that exposed her breasts. Oh my God. All 4 of you should be charged. The 3 of you should be charged as accessory, in my opinion. Hi, Barry. Okay? And if not, there's going to be a lot of hell. The defendant did not allow the victim to utilize her cell phone or to call anybody. The victim was forced by the defendant to tell her cousin she got the scratch on her cheek from derma peeling. Further, the defendant told her if the police have arrived at the residence, she needed to tell the police she slipped on the rug at the residence. Hold on. I can't believe this stuff still goes on this day and age. Throughout the altercation, the victim stated that the defendant held her hostage. I believe that. And would not let her leave. The victim tried to leave the residence, but the defendant feared she would contact the police, and due to being on parole, he could not allow it. The defendant continued to verbally abuse and yell at her. The victim eventually fell asleep, and upon wakening the next day, she wanted to leave the defendant's residence, but he would not let her leave. The defendant continued to tell the victim she could not leave because her face was messed up, and you have to stay here for more days until your face heals. The defendant told her if she went home and told her parents, if she went home, her parents would call the police on him, and I can't go to jail. The defendant further stated, if I go to jail, something bad is going to happen to all your friends and your family. The defendant further implied he would have girls jump the victim in order to ruin her reputation. The defendant further told, oh my God, his security guard, make sure she doesn't run, and had him stand by the door in effort to keep the victim from leaving the residence. I need to find out. I'll come look at hold on. I need to find out who these people are. I want to put their faces out there. And anybody knows, please send me their pictures so I can put it out there. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you and that super sticker. Hi, Barry. Oh, hi, Rhonda. I know. You guys, I can't believe this stuff goes on this day and age. No, really, you think guys by now would know? I don't know. I know it's always going to happen, but come on, I gotta take this off. So I'm gonna find. Actually, I can find out. I'm gonna find out their names, and I'm gonna put their faces out there because I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. The victim stated she did not have her cell phone during the date of the incident. Most of the following days, she elaborated that the defendant had blank monitor her incoming text messages. Wow. Blank would give her the phone briefly and told her she needed to tell people she was okay and to text them back. Other times, the defendant would act as if he was her. Oh my God. And send text messages on her behalf, pretending to be her. I'm okay. I'm going to sleep. God, you are a puke. She advised she stealthily took possession of her cell phone as it was on the table while the defendant was getting dressed. The defendant threatened her by telling her, if you want to keep your family safe, don't call the police. While the victim was seated in a chair, he lifted the chair with such force he dropped the victim to the floor. The incident, physical abuse, lasted approximately 40 minutes. Oh my God. What led into the following day. During this time, the victim was scared and afraid of the defendant. She believed he was capable of unaliving her, and then himself, as she said, such to her. He said that to her. The victim stated that the defendant does have firearms. He was not supposed to. He's a felon. The victim suffered the following: cut on forehead, approximately 2 centimeters, red scratch on the right cheek, approximately 1 centimeter, bruises on either side of the neck, 2 to 3 centimeters, bruises on her right knee, approximately 2 centimeters, bruise on her right shin, 2 centimeters, bruise on her inner right leg, 3 centimeters, bruise on her inner left knee, 1 centimeter, bruise on the outer left calf, 3 centimeters. Oh my God. Oh my God, there's more. Knot bump on the head, 2 to 3 centimeters. Red bruise on the back of the neck, 2 to 3 centimeters. Bruise on the right side of the middle lower back, 1 to 4 centimeters. Bruise on the right shoulder, 4 to 5 centimeters. Bruise near right shoulder, 4 to 5 centimeters. Oh my God. Large dark bruise underneath the right breast, 5 to 6 centimeters. The teletype query for the defendant revealed he is convicted of a prior battery with seriously bodily harm. Further, it is clear that the defendant struck the victim struck the victim against her will, several injuries, and causing the victim to lose consciousness due to forcefully striking the victim's face against a table, imprisoned the victim by both threats and violence, confined her to his residence without letting the victim leave, threatened to hurt the victim while holding a plate, and after already committing battery against her, depriving the victim of her cell phone after snatching from her hands and preventing the victim from communicating with law enforcement. Oh my God. This is horrible. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the super sticker. I am going to find out those 3 witnesses, okay? And I'm going to do a little thing on them because their faces need to be out there to know that they are dangerous themselves, right? I'm sure other people in the prison genre know who it is, right? That report on him on a regular basis. Hold on a minute. Let's go here. God, I can't believe other people. Oh, look at you, you puke. I'm going to show you guys this video on this channel real quick. Ooh.
It's going to get motherfucking live. Because I'm one of the few fucking people that still tell the truth.
Why are you so angry, dude? Why are you always yelling? Why are you always yelling? He's always yelling, guys.
Online in a world full of castrated, censored fucks, okay? I know it's really refreshing when you sit down with someone and
Look at him. You know those aren't real muscles. You guys know that. But here we go. What's her name comes in here? The victim. I think this is the victim. Right here.
to jail, you're gonna go broke. I've been to jail, I've been broke, and I've had chicks leave me. I don't fear anything because the worst things that all you guys still fear have happened to me. So I don't fear them. You only fear them because you've never experienced them. Once you're a man with massive experience, you can.
Oh, yeah, right. You're a man, all right. You're a man, all right.
Literally not be afraid of anything.
You're afraid of jail. You're afraid of jail. You're going to prison for a very long time.
You've had chicks leave you because you stopped paying them. In what world do people believe a guy like me would have to pay chicks? Like, what world do you live in?
Well, you paid for her boobs, she said. Who would want to be with you, actually?
For a guy that's famous, good looking, has a sick ass lifestyle, would have to pay women. Like, you guys are just, these are guys who couldn't even get a chick to save their lives.
Jesus.
Trees, what's up, bro? Angie's gonna hop on the live and answer some questions. She just got back from Hot Pilates. I questioned her if she even went to Hot Pilates. I'm like, are you sure you went to Hot Pilates? And she's like, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. And because Angie, she doesn't really go to Hot Pilates. I wanted her.
Did you hear him? That's interesting. He goes, did you really go to Hot Pilates? You've never been there before. Let's listen. And this was 7 months ago.
Back from Hot Pilates. I questioned her if she even went to Hot Pilates. I'm like, are you sure you went to Hot Pilates? And she's like, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. And because Angie, she doesn't really go to Hot Pilates. I wanted her to go. I said, go to Hot Pilates, go. I thought maybe she would just drove around in circles and was like, fuck this. I don't feel like working out today. I feel low frequency. And she was just going to accept the low frequency state that all you pussies who lay on the couch accept. But she didn't accept it. And she went and did something that she knew would elevate her frequency. How do you feel now?
I feel good. I sweat more than I've sweat in so long.
Oh, Jesus, whatever, man. I just can't. This is sad. Can you guys please hit the like? I appreciate it. Thank you. I said hi. I want to make sure I'm respectful to everybody here. Oh, yeah, they went live. I went to bed early. No. I see when they came on, and I went to bed shortly after that. They weren't talking about JLR yet. I know this is horrible. Ain't that horrible? Ain't that report horrible? Look at how big he is. And his security team and the two other witnesses, well, there's three actually. I'm going to put their faces out there. Sure am. I hope they get arrested and charged. I hope they get some charges. They should. accessory and that security guard not letting her leave and not giving her her phone and looking through her phone. That's sick. See, people like that, you guys, you always got to have a secret phone hidden, right? I don't know. I wonder if she's done this to other women or to her, actually. I want to put this up here real quick. So here's the information for domestic violence hotline. You can call, you can chat on their website, you can text and AI chat, which I think is weird. An AI chat. I don't know. What else is going on, people? I just can't. I just can't with these people. And I just cannot believe what people are saying about JLR. I'm totally blown away. So I can't. People are like, they're pretty much saying she deserved it or she caused it. I just, and they're women saying this. These are women. All right. I suppose I'm going to get going. Looks like everybody, my last message was Amber at 10:37 a.m. That's the last person that spoke, and it's 10:42. How embarrassing! I'm telling you guys, it is. It is. But I do appreciate everybody you being here. Please like the video, and I'm going to be searching today to find out who these people are. The other three. Yes, I am. I don't think they care because look at the other guy. I bet you they all go to his gym, they all work out, and they're all on roids. Bet you anything. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go look for these three guys. Bye bye.